Okay, it's Wednesday. I do have a joke up for the day. And I am pissed off. I'm so fucking upset and pissed off with this Trump and those fuckers. He's fucked up so much in 1 week's time. And he's doing more and more. I'm not sure quite why he's doing this to get everybody to grovel to him, I'm thinking. And so that he has more money to play with by not giving anything out for medical help or social security. People have worked for years and put money into the social security so that they have a pittance to live on. What the fuck are you doing, you motherfucker? I hate you. People that follow you and love you and get goo-goo eyes over you, they're either so greedy that takes over any common sense, or they're just so stupid. Come on, man, wake up. Some people probably voted for you because they didn't want to vote Democrat, so the only other choice was you. You know, my brother's like that. He didn't quite like a lot of the things, but he's a big property owner and his wife has a lot of money and it benefits him to vote that way. Trump was not Republican. He grew up Democrat. He decided to run Republican because those guys have a lot more money. They're business owners and things like that. And they are so greedy that common sense just isn't there. They're greedy. Greed, in the Bible, if you believe in Bible and Christianity, 10 Commandments, the very first one says, "Thou shalt not, I am the Lord your God, you shall not have any other gods before me." Which means money or position or, greed. You shouldn't, worship that kind of stuff because it all is from God. Be thankful you have a place to live, this beautiful planet, and you're ruining it. And humankind for friends and acquaintances, and everybody has special talents, and we all work together very well if we work together. But greed, and then he's using fear. Remember that adage, united we stand, divided we fall? That's exactly what's going on. He's dividing everyone. Families hate other people in their families. I mean, a lot of times people barely tolerate some of the people in their families, but this has turned out really, really bad. And I used to wonder, growing up, I'm thinking, how the hell did that Hitler guy manage to take over like that? Now I know. He found a lot of stupid people that believed what he had to tell them because they were in a bad shape, and he promised them promises, never fulfilled. Then they were in such bad shape after that guy got in power and everything, things got worse. So people thought, well, what am I going to do? There's nothing I can do except, if I step out of line, they're going to kill me. They're going to chase me down. They're going to do bad things, which is exactly what's going to happen. My boyfriend in high school, 50 years ago, that's 50, that's a long time, and I've lived a long time, I guess. He was always a little different. He's a little wacky, but he was in good physical shape, and we had a good time. He was my very first everything. Finally got in touch with him after 50 years. We talked to him a few times, and hearing his voice brought back a lot of fond memories and stuff. But he was into white power back then, sorta. So I thought, well, just like you do, you find out more about a person by getting interested or reading up on the things that they're interested in. And I read up books on Hitler and stuff like that. And I thought, oh man. And he dumped me and I cried, but it's a good thing that I talked to him last year. And he is in a World War II reenactment group as a Nazi. He still has those ideals. He's probably, I don't know if he voted. If he voted, he probably voted for Trump. He, you know how old guys want to be armchair quarterbacks. They wish they could have been a football player. Well, I'm sure if they come to his town and want recruits to do whatever they wanted to do, kill people and whatever, he'll be right there. I can't abide by that. It makes me sick, physically sick. For a week now, that fucker has been in office. And I am physically sick. I lay in bed. I am so depressed. I can't function. And I have to be strong, and I have to function to not have this go any farther. And there's a lot of people that feel the way I do. But then there's so many people that feel hopeless because they have families and people that depend on them if they keep in line. And we don't need to go down that road. My mom said before she died, this was, I guess, the first time he was in office, because she died 5 or 6 years ago. She said she wanted a gun. I said, what? She goes, I want to pick him off. I know, if you had a very few weeks or months to live, why not, right? You'd be a hero to the people that are decent human beings. Although I don't know, they say you go to hell if you kill somebody. But, I don't know. I was raised Lutheran, went to church every weekend, every Sunday, and on Wednesdays, and helped out with a lot of things. All the friends we had were church friends, and was part of my life. So I'm not totally ignorant to it and all that. I don't go overboard. I used to. And when I was 13 or 14, things didn't change for me. They just got worse. And I thought, how could a God let that happen? So I stand far away, but I live by the golden rule and try to be a good person and try to follow rules that are sensible. Drive on one side of the road you're supposed to drive on, and don't go too fast, and be kind to people, and, common sense laws, things, But I'm just so goddamn motherfucking pissed off at these motherfucking assholes. They're so fucking stupid. They're so fucking filled with greed, and so is Trump. Greed, greed, greed. More and more is not enough. Like Laura Trump, I think she wrote a book, something about they want more, and more is not enough, or something. I don't know what to do. And I know there's probably a lot of haters out there that follow this motherfucker. Think about it. Think real hard. That's not the republic that you want. That's not what you voted for. You voted for conservative America that follows the rules. Yes, I totally understand that. I agree. But that is not what this guy has done to the Republican Party. He's turned it from a grand old party into a field of shit. Don't follow this guy. Please find someone decent. Get this guy out of office. Find someone decent that is really going to work for you. Not for himself, and not for the richest people in the world, who don't give a shit. They don't care. They have no empathy for anyone, and not even the people in their own families. I'm just so angry. I can't sleep. I get tired enough to fall asleep in the chair, but at night my mind is full of these thoughts and things that I see, and things that he's done, and I'm just so goddamn pissed off. Please, please, I beg of you, take that common sense that you put in the back shelf, dust it off, and put it back in your head.